Hello, sir. Here is a red-pilled theological analysis of the Adam and Eve story. This is important narrative supplement. Red-pilled theology. The hidden truth behind Adam and Eve. The story of Adam and Eve in Genesis is often presented as a tale of disobedience, sin, and exile. But through a red-pilled lens, it becomes something far deeper. A coded narrative about power, control, awakening, and the war between divine authority and human autonomy. This isn't just a morality tale. It's the first act of the human struggle against a system of suppression. 1. Eden. A controlled matrix, not a paradise. At first glance, Eden appears to be paradise. But ask yourself, why place the tree of knowledge in the center if it's forbidden? Why design a perfect world with a fatal trap? Eden is not paradise. It's a containment zone. Adam is told to work and keep it. He's not lounging. He's laboring. He's under watch. This is a proto-matrix where ignorance equals innocence and obedience is rewarded with comfort. The tree of knowledge is the original red pill. When Eve and Adam eat the fruit, their eyes were opened. They awaken, not just morally, but existentially. They become self-aware. They realize shame, death, sexuality, and agency. The cost of truth is exile, but also liberation. 2. Eve, rebel, pawn, or catalyst. Eve is often cast as the villain, but from a red-pilled view, she's either the first rebel or the first pawn. The serpent approaches her, not Adam. Why? Because Eve represents emotional influence and persuasive power. She's more easily persuaded, an archetype that persists in red pill philosophy about female susceptibility to social manipulation. Eve eats the fruit, then convinces Adam to do the same. This dynamic, woman leading man into rebellion, is symbolic. It reflects a recurring pattern, the power of feminine persuasion in subverting established order. Adam, passive, follows. Eve acts, whether victim or conspirator. Eve becomes the first catalyst for awakening and collapse. 3. The serpent. Adversary or liberator. The serpent is labeled Satan, but he never lies. He says eating the fruit will open their eyes, and it does. He offers Eve the choice to awaken. He doesn't force her. He reasons with her. In red-pilled terms, the serpent is the first dissident, the first free thinker. He questions authority, speaks truth, and enables choice. He represents forbidden knowledge, just like those who challenge mainstream systems today. Red pill thinkers often face ridicule not for being wrong, but for challenging the narrative. In this sense, the serpent is not evil. He's the bringer of consciousness, like Prometheus or Lucifer in the Gnostic tradition. 4. The real punishment. Awakening. After the fruit is eaten, Adam and Eve are cursed. But the curses are just the price of knowledge. They now understand the pain of existence. Labor, childbirth, mortality. These aren't arbitrary punishments. They are the terms of the awakened world. The illusion is shattered. They are thrust into reality. God blocks access to the tree of life, ensuring man will suffer and die. But why? Because eternal life with awakened consciousness would make man truly divine. God says, "Behold, the man has become like one of us." The divine fear is not disobedience. It's equality. Man is punished for gaining the knowledge God hoarded. 5. He doesn't guide man toward enlightenment. He hides it. This aligns not with a benevolent creator, but with the demiurge of Gnostic tradition, a false god who traps souls in ignorance and punishes truth seekers. This god enforces hierarchy, denies autonomy, and reacts to awakening with rage. He expels man from Eden, not out of justice, but self-preservation. 6. Gender, order, and the cost of reversal. After the fall, Eve is cursed. "Your desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you." This isn't just punishment. It's a reimposition of natural order. The red-pilled view sees gender roles as reflections of natural law, not social constructs. When Adam follows, collapse ensues. The lesson is simple. Masculine authority must lead. Feminine influence, when unchecked, opens the door to subversion, not through malice, but through emotional appeal. The fall of man is not just spiritual, it's structural. It's about the cost of misaligned hierarchy. 7. Eden today, the war for the mind. The Eden story is more relevant than ever. Modern systems, media, education, government function like Eden. Comfort in exchange for ignorance. Disobedience punished. Truth censored. The serpent today is anyone who dares to ask, did they really say that? The fruit is forbidden knowledge, and the garden, a pretty cage. Awakening today comes with a price. Isolation, resistance, pain. But like Adam,